Matthew Scott Wade, born December 26, 1987, is an Australian cricketer, who has represented the Australian national team as wicket-keeper in all three forms of international cricket: Test, One-Day International and T20 International. He plays domestic first-class and list cricket for the Tasmanian cricket team, also acting as the team's captain. He plays domestic 2020 cricket for the Hobart Hurricanes. Wade was born in Hobart on December 26, 1987. He is the son of Scott Wade, an Australian rules footballer who played for Hawthorn in the Victorian Football League, VFL, for Clarence and Hobart in the Tasmanian Football League, TFL, and served a long tenure as CEO of AFL Tasmania. His grandfather, Michael Wade, served as president of the Hobart Football Club. 2. Wade is the cousin of Collingwood Football Club defender Jeremy Howe. 3. Wade represented Tasmania in junior cricket and junior football, vice-captaining the Tassie Mariners in the TAC Cup, where he played alongside future Australian Football League players Sam Lonergan, Grant Birchall, and Jack Riewoldt. He represented Australia at the 2006 ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. At the age of 16, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer, 4, and received 2 rounds of chemotherapy before he was cleared of the disease. 5. Wade is color-blind. 6. He has suffered difficulties on the field due to the colors of certain cricket balls. Wade played one List match for the Tasmania Tigers in the 2006-07 Ford Ranger One-Day Cup season, his only match for Tasmania in any form of the game in his first spell with the state side. His opportunities to be selected as a wicketkeeper in his home state were minimal. Clarification needed, due to the presence of Tim Paine, who at the time was seen as the likely successor to Brad Haddin as wicketkeeper in the Australian national team. Rather than attempt to become a specialist batsman, Wade moved to Victoria in the 2007-08 season, and within 2 years had established himself as the state's first-choice wicketkeeper ahead of incumbent Adam Crosswit. 8. Wade scored his maiden first-class century in the 2008-09 season. He made an important contribution to Victoria's win in the 2009 Tenth Sheffield Shield final against Queensland, when he came out to bat with the team at 560 and scored 96 runs. Victoria won the match by 457 runs and Wade was named man of the match. 9. He was suspended and fined for pitch tampering in 2013-10, and in February 2015, scored 152 for Victoria in the Sheffield Shield, his highest first-class score to date. In January 2011, Wade signed with the Delhi Daredevils, 11, going on to play 3 times for Delhi in the 2011 Indian Premier League. Before the 2017-18 season, Wade chose to return to his home state of Tasmania for family reasons. 12. He assumed the first-choice wicket-keeper role with Tim Paine, a member of the Test side, although Wade is selected as a specialist batsman when Paine returns from national duties. The move also saw Wade traded from the Melbourne Renegades to the Hobart Hurricanes in the Big Bash. He went on to be named in the Sheffield Shield Team of the Year in March 2018. 13. Midway through the 2018-19 season, Wade was appointed captain of Tasmanian team and the Hurricanes after a decision by Cricket Tasmania to remove George Bailey to focus on his batting performance. Following his success in domestic limited overs cricket, Wade was called up to the Australian team for the first time in October 2011, for a 2020 international against South Africa. In February 2012, he made his international breakthrough as a T20I player against India in Sydney, opening the batting and scoring 72 runs from 43 balls to earn the Man of the Match award. Following that T20I series, Wade was called up to the Australian One-Day International team for the 2011-12 Commonwealth Bank Series. He won the Man of the Match award on debut, scoring 67 runs off 69 balls against India at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. 15. During the series, he cemented his place as Australia's first-choice limited overs wicket-keeper, and usually opened the batting. Wade was part of the Australian team for the 2011-12 tour of the West Indies as the limited overs wicket-keeper. However, after Test wicket-keeper Brad Haddin returned home before the Test matches because his daughter was ill, Wade was selected to replace him. He made his Test debut on 7th of April against the West Indies at Barbados, and scored his maiden Test century, 106, in the third Test in Roseau. 16, Wade was then selected ahead of Haddin for Australia's following Test series against South Africa in November 2012, 17, and held his place until the end of the 2012-13 season, encompassing a home series against Sri Lanka, and a tour of India. He scored his second Test century in the third Test against the West Indies in Sydney.